Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome back to Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world. Yes, you can see we've still got the Christmas theme going. Again, I have nothing to do with this. It's the new app that we're going to be using now from day forthwith. Yes, into the new year and beyond, to infinity and beyond. I hope you guys had a fairly nice Christmas and that you got to eat and drink and that you got all the presents that you ever wanted to get. But yeah, I had an honour of meeting an old friend of mine, many years ago in central London. But I'll get into that, you know, when we get into it on the other side of the music intro. But I've got some other news in regards to the game. Norwich, remember Norwich just the other day? Yeah, we got the job done in double quick time. And some other bits and pieces in regards to a certain Christmas present I got from my brother. I tell you, I'm just completely and utterly humbled for my brother, man. I'm thinking, has my brother won the lottery or something? Has he won the lottery? Anyway, guys, we're going to get into this one, but we're going to like analysing the game. Yeah, Norwich versus Arsenal. 5-0. 5-0. And no Aubameyang. See you guys in a few seconds. That must have cleared out your eardrums. That was a bit loud, wasn't it? Yeah, man. Anyway, yes, welcome back to Cannon for the channel for Arsenal fans all over this one. I'm not sure. Is today Monday? Is today Monday? You know, around this time of the year, you kind of get confused thinking, what's today? Where am I? Where am I? Anyway, where you are, you're right here on Cannon for TV listening to me. I'm going to go into my post-game analysis of Norwich versus Arsenal, 5-0. No Aubameyang. But yes, if you can please subscribe to Cannon for TV on Twitter, Facebook, as well as YouTube. And yeah, help us. Now, there has been a landmark, I believe, that's been passed. We've reached 15,000 subscribers. 15,000 subscribers. We've done it. Now, I was thinking, should we be celebrating landmarks going forward now? Because I was thinking, no, probably we don't need to do it because, you know, I've always said literally, it's about the numbers, it's about just us doing the content. I'm thinking, do we need to keep, like, celebrating landmarks? I'm not sure. What do you guys think? But anyway, we've reached 15,000 subscribers. So thank you to each and every one of you over there. Over there, sitting down, just nudging on your mince pies. But thank you very much. We've reached that landmark of 15,000 subscribers across all platforms there. Thank you so very much for that. All righty. All right. So yeah, like I said, we got the job done, man. Where was the bits and pieces? Where is it? Guys, you got to give me a second, man. Yeah. So we beat Norwich. The yo-yo team, man. I tell you what. When are they going to learn? When are they going to learn? 5-0 to the Arsenal. 5-0 to the Arsenal. 5-0 to the Arsenal. 5-0 to the Arsenal. My goodness. Good performance. Good performance. I've got to say, I missed like maybe 25 minutes of the first half. 25 minutes of the first half I missed. Why? Because I had to go to the local shop, to get some bits and pieces in. And I thought, you know, I'm not going to rush. Now, I believe in Arsenal. I predicted a 3-0 win. And yeah, they proved me wrong again. But another clean sheet. Never clean sheet. So well done, Mr. Ramsdale. I think the most clean sheets now, I think maybe less time than Emma Martinez and David Seaman, I believe. But yeah, we got the job done. I mean, again, I'm just thinking with Norwich, the Canaries, they're never going to learn, are they? Yo-yo teams, man, up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. But do you know what? Forget about Norwich. You know, insofar as we scored 5 goals, and who scored the first? I can't remember who scored the first goal. Was it? It was Bukayo Saka. Where is he? Where's the youngster? There he is, Bukayo. Well done, gentlemen, young boy, star boy, star child of our time. Wonderful stuff, man. You cannot now say, oh, well, his stats this and doesn't score enough goals. He has stepped it up. Stepped it up. I mean, the first goal, I can't remember who assisted the ball to him, but where was he playing? He was playing on the right-hand side. Right-hand side of midfield, isn't it? Was it a 4-2-3-1 formation? 4-2-3-1. I thought we're looking a little bit light in midfield, but yeah, Thomas Partey appeared with the SAKA. But the first goal, it's like we just picked them off. There was so much space all over the place. So much space all over the place. But, you know, Saka's first goal was a really good goal. Then cut in, again, just like curled it around the goalkeeper. I thought, could the goalkeeper have done a lot more? I don't think so. I think it's slightly unsighted by like all those yellow bodies in front of him. But a really good goal by Bukayo Saka. And did he score the second goal as well? Did he score? Again, I'm just thinking, how did it get played out? All I know is it was 5-0 to Arsenal. Now, whether it was, I think it was Bukayo Saka who scored the second goal, wasn't it? And you could see he was like trying to engine. I thought he was trying to think about passing the ball. He said, no, I'm going to take it on. I'm going to take it on. And boom, 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 boom. Again, to the goalkeeper's bottom right-hand corner. Good goal. Lacazette, I've got to say, where's his penalty? Penalty. Lacazette's penalty. I was a little bit anxious. I was thinking, oh, Lacazette, come on. You know, I'm sure there's a lot of people just waiting for you to fail. Saying, well, no, look, he's no use, is he? Well, Aubameyang is no longer there. You expect Lacazette to step up. And boy, did he step up. Did he step up? A good penalty. And I'm just thinking, are you, because he did check, didn't he, his run up. But listen, I'm not complaining. And then, yeah, who scored the other goal? I can't remember. Who scored the other goal? Well, SMITH-ROWE scored the final goal there. And I thought, to me, it looked a little bit offside. But when I was trying to find some imagery, you know, of SMITH-ROWE and a photo of Lacazette, you know, taking the penalty, and Bukayo Saka. Do you know what I came across? I mean, these photos here, the players, the togetherness. Look, really, really good to see. It might sound cynical. It might sound a little bit cynical. Oh well, it's easy. Is it easy for me to say this? Of course it is. Would you have seen this so much if an Aubameyang had been playing? I don't think so. Really, I don't think so. I couldn't care less, to be honest. But I want to go back to this gentleman here who scored a penalty. There's been some talk. I think maybe I might do this maybe for an evening show or maybe tomorrow's show. I've heard some grumblings, I'm not just a grumbling, but some rumblings that Arsenal might be prepared to offer him a contract extension. And truth be told, I wouldn't be too adverse to him getting that contract. You know, as long as it's not something crazy. No, we don't want, you know, lightning strike 3 times. Ozil, Aubameyang, and then Lacazette. I would be happy if Lacazette was only given a 1-year contract extension. The problem is, I don't think Lacazette himself would be happy with that. I don't think he would be. But what I would say is that to him, I think it looks like life seems a little bit more, how can I say this? I won't say comfortable, but he seems a little more, he seems more happier. And I've got to say, watching him with the captain's armband, to me, it's not like, oh my goodness, he shouldn't have the armband. Oh, what's he doing with the armband? Oh my, no, what's going on? I'm just thinking, right, he's got the captain's armband. When there's some kind of fracas going on there, or you need your players to be around you, who's almost always the first person there? It's Lacazette. Lacazette is almost always the first person there, backed up by who? Gabriel. So I wouldn't be sort of adverse to him carrying the armband until the end of the season. But in regards to the contract situation, again, I've heard some grumblings that Arsenal might be prepared to offer him a contract extension. And again, I'm going to say for the last time, I wouldn't have no problems if they offered him just a 1-year contract extension. Again, just get the players, ready. If we are going to buy a striker, bring the striker in, or again, you put Balogun out on loan if that's the way you're feeling, or give Nketiah now the free run to challenge for the position. Give the youngster a good run in the first team. But again, I'm thinking Lacazette. Lacazette for me led from the front. Got no qualms with that at all. And the performance, as much as I've always said that in the Premier League, is it the best club league in the world? Possibly. We could have a debate about that if you wanted to, but I'm willing to have a debate. But I've always said that, teams at the bottom has the capacity to beat teams in the middle and at the top, and vice versa. That makes it a lot more interesting, but not so much when you're an Arsenal supporter. I've got to say. But yeah, we've got the job done. And you can only do your best and beat the team that's been put in front of you. Norwich, they're going down again. The yo-yo team. They can never sustain a good 2, 3, 4 seasons in the Premier League. Up next, down the next, up, down. So for me, they are goners. They're goners. What else did I want to say? We did the poll in regards to man of the match, but I'm already thinking one player. As pains me as it's, to say this, I thought Ødegaard had a really good game. It's still a little bit too light. Sometimes he gave the ball away in, I won't say in dangerous areas, it was like on their side, in their half. So it wasn't in a danger area, but then, again, you would hope maybe a midfielder like him would try and retain possession of the ball back. But he doesn't do that. He loses it, and he just ambles back. Do you remember there was one player who did that? Who had the number 10, just ambling back? Anyway, but I thought Martin Ødegaard had, he was actually the man of the match. Again, pulling the strings. The slide, the other goal was from Tierney. I just remembered. The slide rule pass for Tierney to score his goal. I mean, the vision that you need, the vision is one thing, but to actually execute that pass there, again, it was really, really good to see. Really good to see, and I'm happy for Kieran Tierney. You don't see the marauding Kieran Tierney anymore, do you? You see a well-measured Kieran Tierney, and whether it's possible that he's been told, listen, just pace yourself. There's no need for you to go out like a ball in a china shop. All right, if you want to stay relatively injury-free for the whole season, you've got to rein it in a bit. But yeah, I'm not seeing a marauding Kieran Tierney now going forward every single time. Getting to the bar line, crossing the ball, no one there to cross the ball. Or heading the ball in. I'm talking about heading the ball in. Lacazette, man. You should have had 2 goals. You should have had 2 goals. I mean, that cross there. Was it from SAKA, again, getting to the bar line, he kind of checked and he crossed the ball? Only for Lacazette. I mean, Lacazette, you should have hit the target. The ball almost went up for a throw. Much less going out for a goal kick. But yeah, I thought the performance, yesterday was a really good, competent, and a togetherness. I'm liking seeing the togetherness again. I'm thinking, look at this, look at that, look at the players. Yeah, the togetherness. You can't beat that. Why? Because it is a team game. It's not because we've got one player who can score the goals. No, it's a team game. So yeah, so kudos. There's a kudos to Arteta. Yeah, he did a good job. I mean, I think he got the substitutions right. He put on Oneni. Did he put Ainsley Maitland-Niles on? I think there was a couple of substitutions which were, for me, were okay. They weren't alarmingly late or alarmingly early. Or you probably scratching your head thinking, why did he make that substitution? But I thought he got it spot on correct. Now, within the last 24 hours, our game against Norwich City has been postponed. Yeah, been postponed. So our next available game is going to be, New Year's Day against Manchester City. And boy, that's going to be a test, isn't it? That is going to be a serious test. And then we've got Liverpool, haven't we, in the Carabao Cup. Serious tests are coming in. So whether, I don't want to sound too foolhardy, not so, but so blasé about it. But whether we lose against Man City or not, ideally, I'd like us to win. But again, I'm looking at the performance. Okay, play against Man City the same way that you played against those previous clubs there. Forget about Norwich and forget about Newcastle, all those other clubs there. Just go there and play your way, Arsenal. I mean, Norwich City, they left the barn door open, didn't they? I mean, there was so much space. You're not going to get that space against Man City. But what Leicester City showed us yesterday is that they can be got at. They can be. What was it? 6-3? 6-3? What? I mean, what was it? What kind of game were they playing? Were they playing football? 6-3? And I actually saw on Match of the Day, there was a couple of chances that Inacho had to kind of, make it a lot more closer. But I'm thinking, Man City's conceded 3 goals, but yet they run out 6-3 winners. Man City and Liverpool can be got at. Is it a mental block that the players have? I believe so. They still don't have belief in themselves that they are good enough. Are they good enough? Well, I've always said it starts with your mentality and your attitude. So again, if you're going to the Etihad and you're thinking, well, you know what? Actually, we've already lost. We've lost already. There's no point in traveling, is there? There's no point in traveling. But go there with the right mentality, the right attitude. And that's all we ask, of the players as fans and supporters. Fight for the right, yeah, and go there with a right positive mental attitude. But, I mean, I think for me, this will be a real test to see where we are. But don't forget, Man City and Liverpool can be got at if we have the right mentality. Yeah, not the loser mentality, negativity. Oh, no, we've lost already. Then stay home. Stay home. Don't bother to travel. Don't travel. Was there anything else I wanted to talk about? No, there wasn't. Do I have to block anyone? Let's see if there's been any silly comments. No, there has been any silly comments. All right, just making sure. Got to make sure, not any silly things there. Again, I'm just using a different app here. We're no longer using the other app. And amazing enough, they took money out to try and use the subscription. I said, no, I want my money back. I want my money back. And they gave me my money back last night. And I thought, well, okay. So that is going to be no longer going to be our app. And I feel sorry for my brother because, he needs to be accustomed to watching how this one works here. But yeah, I hope you guys can hear me clearly. I think you can, because I can see the voiceometer going quite high. So those were well, not so much the new segments, but we're just reviewing the game. Norwich 0, Arsenal 5. I've got to say, Smith-Rowe's goal, I actually thought it was offside. My initial thought was, and he actually thought as well. But when they showed on the screen, the camera angle, you think, well, surely you can see from the angle, it looks like he's offside, but he's not. He's not offside. And VAR, I wouldn't say so much to the rescue of Arsenal. They just made the right decision. And it was the right decision. Yes, it was. 5-0 to the Arsenal. Guys, we can't have a break, unfortunately, because I haven't even lined up. I had time to kind of reconfigure those videos. And actually, I think those videos now, that is it. You won't see those videos. You know what I'm talking about, the memberships and our online digital services. I need to come up and design new videos going forward for 2022. So there is going to be no breaks. But what I'm going to say is, guys, thank you for this morning. And over the last couple of days, I've been rehashing and re-uploading. First of all, transfer news I did during the summer. Yeah, remember all the players that we were linked with? So I think some of you are enjoying those videos. And I'm also re-uploading some of the longer live shows that I did there. And some of you are thinking, is Alex live? No, I'm not live. I'm not live. But in the live chat, you might see him kind of chipping in and saying, hey guys, you know, happy Christmas and this, that, and the other. So before we go into the poll, and before we go into the live chat, I want to show you guys something. First and foremost, I went to central London early this morning, because a friend of mine, it was actually a student of mine in Costa Rica. Renee, hey Renee, I'm not sure if he's watching now, because they've just had the terrible thing happen to them. You know, they arrived from Costa Rica last night. They're traveling through Europe, and I wasn't able to meet him last night. But I said, oh, okay, Renee, I'll meet up with you this morning before you make your trip to Paris. So I met him. I haven't seen him for like 10, 12 years. Went to St. Pancras. I said, right, well, I think the best thing is if I go, leaving your girlfriend, have the time, have some breakfast, blah, blah, blah. I'll see you in February. So I get home now, and I got a message from him saying, oh, actually, Alex, we didn't take any photos. After like 12 years, haven't seen each other. I said, Renee, I know that. He said, right, Alex, but by the way, the nightmare has just begun. I thought, what are you talking about? He said, the French immigration will not allow us to take the Euro tunnel, the Eurostar, whatever it is. I said, what are you talking about? He said, yeah, because of the COVID protocols, they're not going to allow us to take the train. I was thinking, oh my goodness. We have to take, well, we have to travel to Paris or France by airplane. I'm thinking, no, really. He said, yeah. I think, oh my goodness. So they can't even get a refund. They've given like a ticket, open ticket to use up until next year, June. I was thinking, Ray, you come back in June? I don't know. So they've had to fork out extra money to buy airplane tickets. So you get, oh, goodness. What a way, huh? And the second thing I want to say is my brother, Ralph, you know my brother Ralph, I'm sure he's probably won the lottery. Probably won the lottery. Over the last few years, I've been buying him like replica Arsenal jerseys and tops and bits and pieces. But the cheeky so-and-so, as how can I say? I don't even know what to say, man. I don't even know what to say. I'm just completely gobsmacked and speechless. Why? Because he got this. I don't think you can see. This was a centenary top, Arsenal. And just here, do you know whose autograph that is? Liam Brady's autograph. I mean, the certificate's on the back with a photo of Liam Brady actually signing this for authentication. So to my brother, I love my brother so much. Yeah, a replica centenary top with the cannon facing the right way. Yeah, 1985 with the autograph of my legend, Liam Brady. I need to get Liam Brady onto Canon for a TV, man. But to my brother, from me, love your brother. Thanks for that, man. Thank you very much indeed for that. I was almost in tears. Christmas Day. But anyway, people. Anyway, so let's go into the poll before we go into the live chat. Let's have a look here. Right. Okay. So the poll was in regards to your man of the match versus Norwich City, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I personally chose 5 of these protagonists. So out of 735 votes, 2 comments and 22 likes, guys. Thank you so much for that. SAKA is on 1%. I thought SAKA had an okay game. I'll say nothing more than that. On 2%, surprisingly, is it a surprise? LACAZETTE. LACAZETTE only got 2%. On 4%, Martinelli. Surprisingly, on 26%, Martin Odegaard. I thought Odegaard would have been man of the match. And on a whopping 66%, Bukayo Saka. So Bukayo Saka, so far, for the subscribers and followers on all platforms there, is your man of the match. God, my goodness. Well, I guess because he scored a brace. But yeah, man. Wow, my goodness. Let's have a look. So let's go into the live chat and see who has joined us on this one. Let me just make sure that everyone is aware that we are live. Although I can see that the feed tells me that we are going live on Twitter. Let me just get this up here. And I hope you guys have had a relatively good Christmas period. Today is a national, well, it's a bank holiday, isn't it? All right, let's go into the live chat. So first up, oh, what's this? I've got someone says hi, Boise 88. Says AFC Gunners. Something to that geezer. Okay, and then the person's just saying cool, and then goodbye. Okay, but goodbye to you then as well. And the moderator for the morning show, still in the morning, it's like 5 minutes before the hour of midday over here, UK time. Is actually, I hope you had a good Christmas, man. That's me every day since COVID. Oh, right, sorry to hear that, man. We will know if this team can beat Man City. Absolutely. Again, can't say that. How can I say this? How can I frame it? All the games in the Premier League are tricky ones. And actually, I wasn't looking forward to the Wolves game. Like I said, it's been postponed. But I'm thinking Wolves are a very tricky team. Very, very tricky. But I think they're kind of giving us that kind of break. We will have 2 games in 48 hours. So I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining. But I think we will know if this team can beat Man City. And again, I'm not so much looking for the result. I'm looking for how we perform. Do we go into our shell? Do we revert to type, revert to a default, and think, oh my goodness, the sky is going to fall. The sky's about to fall on us. Let's stop performing. Let's park the bus. Let's see. Congrats on the 15,000 now for 30,000. Yeah, actually, like I said, I'm not. I don't know from this point forward if we should be like celebrating every landmark. But then again, I guess we have to, because we don't get there on our own. We get there because of the subscribers. The subscribers have an invested interest on what kind of content creation we do on Canon 4 TV. So if it weren't for them, we wouldn't be here. So I think, yeah, I'll probably need to speak to Ralph anyway. But yeah, thank you guys. Thank you for that there, the 15K. This is my dream if we can win more matches, says Dr. Daly Daniels. Is the Wolves game still on? No, it's been postponed. It was postponed yesterday. I got a notification yesterday telling me that. Yeah, beat a very bad team very well, and now to perform like that against the top team, starting with Man City. Well, like I've just said, Ashley, it's not so much the result. I'm looking at how they perform. Because if I'm seeing the same thing how they played previously, I'm thinking it must be a mental block. But don't we have sports psychologists? We have sports psychologists, so they should be preparing the players. And for those that do not know, Wolves vs Arsenal has been proposed due to Wolves having many players with corona. It's funny, funny, it's interesting. Some people have been quite cynical and saying that Wolves are having a laugh. They just want to have like a longer break. I mean, I don't know the ins and outs. I don't know. I don't have the stats, the inside track in regard to what's happening to the Wolves players. But people have been quite cynical in regards to that. Yeah, Tierney. Happy Christmas, Mark. I hope you're keeping well, my friend. After this tough game, Man City home and Spurs away, hope we get a point, actually. Yeah, someone actually did say that to me, actually, before we're going live. Actually, it was Brother Isaac. Said, if we can get a draw... Actually, let me just see, what did he say again? Quick look. No, he said that if we can get a draw at Man City and beat Liverpool, I will say that we are heading in the right direction. Wow. All right, Boise. I'm not going to put that up there. Good day, fans. Happy to be back after a long time off from the beginning. We are so critical about the team. Well, listen, I'm quite critical of the team, the players, and the manager, and I will continue to be. However, that said, when the players perform, I will say that the players have performed. When the manager gets his tactics right, I will say, like I did, the manager has got it right. So I applaud the manager and the team. But It was only Norwich. It was only Norwich. And to you as well, my brother. Oops. Ole was voted man of the match by the fans yesterday. Yeah. Again, I'm kind of surprised that we've got like 66% of the subscribers across all platforms on, yeah, that they voted for SAKA. Has it gone up a bit? No, it's still on 66%. I am surprised, to say the least. Yeah, boys, it's understood. It's understood. But just be very, very careful. But I know what you meant. Hi, bro. Yes, a long time. Good to see you again. At the beginning of the season, so many people were so critical about this team, but I know they will come good. The critiques should be more civil and respectful. Yes, we have always said that. You know, you can have differences of opinions, but when it gets to the point where you're using vulgar language, you know, you're threatening players' safety on whether it's their Instagram accounts or whatever accounts they have on their social media accounts. For me, that's uncalled for. There's no need for that. There really is no need for that. But, you know, some people, I don't know. I don't know what's happened to some people, man. Oh, sorry about that. I think I get the feeling there's something else I had to tell everybody. So someone just okay. Anything else to report, people? Again, I may come live a little bit later on this evening. I'm not sure because yeah, today is a national bank holiday. I'm thinking. Do you know what it is? It's because it's been a long year. A long year, you know what I mean? And actually, the long year has come up and about to finish now over the last, like 4 more days, 3 more days. But it has been a long year, man. So I'm thinking, okay, we've cut back on doing like instant post-game reactions. I don't do that. I just like give my time just to reflect and talk about the game the day after, which is fine. It's okay. But I think going forward, we've still got some more tinkering to do. And hopefully we'll see a lot more new faces on Canon 4 TV. I mean, there is one more new person still yet to make their appearance on Canon 4 TV. But yeah, I mean, in that respect, that will keep going. You know, the live shows in regards to Canon Project on a Monday, the East Talk, which is the flagship show on a Friday, 7:30 p.m. And me going live for my brother with his newest segment, the Watch Alongs. Don't know how he does it. I really don't know how he does it. And that is it. That is it. You know. But I think we don't have anything else that we want to report. We're going for 33 minutes. So let's see. I think instead of coming live later on, I might kind of upload some more pre-recorded transfer news I did back during the summer. I think some of you, you know, appear to enjoy that. I think even more so the thumbnail artwork for Antonio Conte. You know, when he had the Arsenal jersey, a lot of you thought he had signed for Arsenal, didn't you? That wasn't nice, Alex. So I think rather than coming live, I think what I will do, I'll be uploading like 2 additional videos that I did during the summer, yeah, involving some transfer news. Other players that were linked to Arsenal. I don't know how many players were linked to Arsenal during the summer transfer window. Hundreds and thousands and thousands and hundreds. Oh, my goodness, daring me. Anyway, people, I think we've come to an end. We'll come to an end on this one. I hope you enjoyed this like post game analysts of yeah, Norwich 0, Arsenal 5, 5-0 to the Arsenal 5. No. I prefer 1-0 to the Arsenal. I prefer 5-0 to the Arsenal. Anyway, guys, you know, enjoy the remnants of your day. whether it's, I don't know, maybe it's your, I don't know, it could be a night. Yeah, you could be on that side of the planet, you know, Asia, oceanic countries. It could be like early doors, you know, your mornings, you know, if you're like, you know, in North, South, Central America, or if you're somewhere in the middle, like just midday with me, God help you. God help you. Anyway, guys, again, make sure you subscribe to Can Afford TV, help us grow. And yes, I will be back tomorrow. Give you some more live news. There will be no show on Christmas, on New Year's Eve, because I'm going to be out with the missus, and I think we'll be back on New Year's Day. Yeah, but I will be back tomorrow morning. Okay, give you more live news. All right, guys. Until then, you know, enjoy yourselves and don't forget to subscribe. And you have been listening to Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans.